ThatPokemonCollector. Basically this is a video about someone that was basically Timewasters. I set up a trade with the Weatherman1100, I believe it is. 1100, I think. Not too sure. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. I messaged him on the Thursday. This was the week we did it. I said, because he said he was going to send Friday, and I said, what have you sent? And he said, no, I'm sending Friday, so I went, alright then. Saturday, I messaged him on Time Chat, oh, have you sent it? He goes, no, sorry, the post office was shut on the Friday. So I thought, usually post office is not shut on Friday. I don't know about the US, but I'm pretty sure they're not shut. Anyway, so I thought, alright then, I can wait. And then I think in the week coming after the Saturday, he messaged me saying I can't trade because I've tried the Cypher away, Cypher EX, and I was like, a bit annoyed. We had a massive argument. I called him immature and said he should know keep track of what he's doing, and he basically replied with, you're the immature one because you're arguing with a little kid about cards. And then he started coming out of this, excuse my language, but bullshit story about, oh, we came on here to make friends, not to be apparently abused or targeted, even though he has done something to me. And he said, oh, sometimes I feel like, and I quote, killing myself. Basically, that's what he told me, and I was like, I know from then on, I thought, this is a little kid, and this is really going to do my head in. Then a few days after that, I just said, forget it. Or I said, forget it. I'll add you to my time wasters list, and that's done. And he started arguing, saying that I shouldn't add him to the time wasters list. More arguments, and then I said, right, let's finish, just whatever. Then he messaged me about a week later saying, no, I still want to do the trade, but I'll do it differently. So we set up a trade, a bit different from a different few EXs, and a Kyron promo EX, the new one. So there was some other cards involved, and then he messaged me back, I think it was 2 days ago. Is it 2 days ago? Or 3 days ago, sorry, I can't do the trade. I don't want the things, what he was trading for me anymore. So I messaged him, alright then. I wasn't cocky about it, I wasn't being annoying, but basically, yeah, so I would stay away from him, to be honest. He's he's basically one of the people on YouTube that annoys me. I mean, trolls annoy me, but usually they are the little kids. Generally, people probably under about the age of 14 generally annoy me. I mean, I don't understand how their parents let them on here. I mean, their parents let them on here to talk to random people they've never knew before. They don't fully understand what they're supposed to be doing. They think of a trade as, oh, trading is fun, yeah, but they don't take it serious. Well, you got to take it serious, and you got to be organised. You got to know what you're doing. Otherwise, a trade won't work very well. And they usually tend to get their mum to send them. I've got loads in the past. I've got things like, oh, mum said I have to send. You have to send first, or we can't trade. And they've got like one trade ref, and my old one I had like 35, and I was like, no, I haven't worked all this hard to get these trade refs, so I can send first to this little kid. And usually it's sorry guys, I don't want to sound harsh, but usually it's a kid in America. There's not as many young kids on YouTube in England. I know there's more in America altogether of YouTube Poketubers, but it generally is American young kids that generally annoy me. They're arrogant and very opinionated. They don't know what they're talking about. And they come on here to basically trade, and they don't even know what they're doing. And it ends up with they don't really care what happens, and then it ends up the other person that is intelligent enough to work out that it's not hard to do a trade ends up getting ripped or burned, as you can quite imagine. So that's basically my opinion on little kids on YouTube, which generally annoy me. So I think from now on, if you're under the age of 14, I'm not going to be trading with you, full stop. Unless I realise you're mature enough to be able to set up a trade. I mean, like, I'll speak to you before, but if you're like, oh, I'm 13, and I don't think you're mature enough, I will not trade with you. Sorry if if you think that's a bit harsh, but I believe that I don't think you're old enough to fully understand how to trade, and I don't think you should be on YouTube. I mean, some people are more mature. I mean, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I've been on here since I was 14, trading online since I was 12, but I was intelligent enough to pull out a trade. I could do the trades because I was mature enough to be able to do a set up a trade. Plus, I've always got on with people older than me. So basically, that is basically it put straight, really. If you want to comment below, just tell me your thoughts on it. I'll be open to anyone's opinions, saying, oh, I can probably imagine there'll be some comments saying, oh, you're kind of harsh, really. They're only little kids, and it may seem harsh in you, but if they're old enough to come on YouTube, talk to a load of strangers and trade cards through different countries, and they're old enough to take what I can think of them. It's not personal, it's not against one person, and it wasn't just because of the Weatherman1100, or whatever his name is. It's basically that kind of was the icing on the cake. So yeah, just comment below with your thoughts. If you want to agree with me, then agree with me, but if you want to put your opinions, give me your opinion on the matter, then I'm open for them. And again, if you do want to trade with me in the future and you are at a young age, you got to prove to me you're mature enough. I mean, this Weatherman1000 guy, he said I'm probably more mature than you. He said I read classical books and listen to classical music. And there was a load of other bullshit he gave me, and I was like, well, that doesn't really make you mature. But what he basically gave back was completely immature. Yeah, so if you're watching this, Weatherman or whatever your real name is, yeah, basically don't comment below saying I'm the mature one like you did in the PMs. If needed, I can provide the PMs to anyone that's disagrees. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few of his little kid subscribers that are like 11 that will agree with him, and I'm sure there will be, but I don't really care, to be honest. See you later, guys.